Good afternoon, guys. After 3 attempts trying this, I'm gonna see if I can get the fourth attempt to work. What I've been trying to get to you is a video about the alpha of our game, and at the moment I'm quite sick, so I might be a bit slower or quieter. But at the moment we're working on a game known as Home. You'll find out more about that once we go into detail in coming months. Basically it is a survival game set somewhere else, not on Earth. Excuse me. And you just have to survive. And sorry about that, that was my origin. Excuse me. Now, it's basically going through the stages of alpha, beta, full release, monthly updates. Alpha's going to be about $1 to buy, just to support us. But at the moment, it looks like it's going to be $1 for alpha, $5 for beta, and probably 7 or 8 for full, depending on how it works. If not, it probably won't go over $5. Just to show you what we've got so far, I'll hit play, and now you have to put your attention to the right screen, which is the game screen. So far, we have these random blocks. I'll eventually get rid of them. And I have a wandering cube, which is my AI test, worked quite well. Anyway, we have a menu. This is all going to be fixed up and changed to different icons and such business. So options all works, changes everything, excuse me. The control options do not work at the moment. Help works, it's not very relevant. The about page works, and play works. Now in game there's the menu, which has got these. It doesn't save yet, but we'll have that in there. And then the first thing that I will show you of actual game production is this, the fact that you can cut down trees. There we go. And then eventually you're going to be able to cut them into chunks like this, and then about that big anyway, half the tree, and then you cut them into chunks that are even smaller, and then you'll be able to carry them, and there'll be a set weight that you can carry in such business, and you'll have a home camp, and you can set that all up. Now the textures, which are quite crappy at the moment, or very high resolution and not set for this, will be changed, and the terrain will be procedurally generated, because if you divert your attention back to the left screen, you see that the terrain is absolutely gigantic at the moment compared to how big you are. But what we want is procedurally generating, so it'll just it'll go over and over as you move across the terrain, and it'll be different. It won't all look like this. At the moment we don't have the money for that add-on. As you notice, the sun is purple and quite centered above the map. That'll change. We're putting in a day-night cycle. What else is there to say? David's working on animation and modelling at the moment. He's trying to get everything to look as realistic as possible, in a sense that this isn't realistic, but you know. So you have cutting animations, you have mining animation, you have all of that. It's basically going to recollect resources and survive for as long as you can, and there will be eventually an objective to the game. That'll probably be an early beta, late alpha, early beta, depending on how it goes. And that's about all I can tell you at the moment, without going too much further into planning. So yeah, by next update I hope to have a day-night cycle implemented. And I hope to have everything else that I want to do at the moment done, because I can't remember at this stage. I'm quite sick and my head isn't working. But you have to wait about 4 or 5 months to get the alpha. It's being released in November, hopefully. And as I said, that'll be just $1, just to help us. Another thing I will show you is now over on our website. Excuse me. We now have a donate button. So if you want to help us out even more, you can donate. And that website is www.paragonstudios.net.au. We also have all our links and everything else that you need to know about us, news, all of that. And that's about it for this episode of the updates, or this version of the updates. And I'll put another update video up in a month, but for now, why don't you, if you have any questions, just comment and we'll answer them. If you enjoy the video and you want to see next month's update, and you want to follow along, subscribe, or just like or dislike, and we'll gauge a response from that. Thank you for watching.